done a good job of keeping me company while I was preparing the food this morning. Oh, I didn't mean to make your ear funky. Yes, you can have some of Gray's chicken while I go out and feed the rest. Tux is ready. He's at the door. When I come out first thing in the morning, it's Marty at the door. I mean, face full pressed against the glass. And then later on, Tux is like, Mom, did you forget about me? Don't forget about me, Mom. Go up top on your platform, bud. Good boy. Hi. I don't have any chicken, but I gave you some of the shred stuff that Nighttime likes so much, and I'll get a chicken made today, okay? Good morning, buddy. Hi, Morris. Hi, Morris. Just jumping on up there. You have come such a long way, buddy. I'm getting to pet on him multiple times a day now. In the afternoon and in the evening. It's just, you let Sam touch him, and Marty got Johnny was able to give some belly rubs this summer, and yeah, good boy. Hey, Stripey. Come on. Here's the other bowls. Yeah, I've ended up liking this, I'm going to say triple hibiscus, this really very busy hibiscus versus the big plate style, a lot. Yeah, I'll try to keep it alive under the house this winter, but that never works well for me. So next year I'll just hopefully stumble upon an inexpensive version of it again and bring one home, and definitely plant it in a pot with Miracle Grow, because I think it made all the difference in the world of how much it bloomed and how pretty it looked. And it probably almost gets enough sun in this spot. So I continue to have nice purple blooms on the Rosa Sharon. That is appreciated. Really enjoying those. I just have to remember next year that they really show up later than the white blooms for whatever reason. It's still very nice and cool out here with a low temperature in the upper 50s this morning. Again, feels nice, but we've got 94 and a 95 degree day next week and no rain on the way. So not so much today, but before that heat hits, I will definitely have to do some watering. So, oh well. I did walk all the way out to the other side and water things. The deer have been pretty active on my New Guinea impatiens and my regular impatiens. You know, what's a girl to do? They'll bloom again before frost, and they're not dead. They're just, you know, trimmed. It's the deer trim. But other than that, everything is looking good, and I didn't touch any of the Japanese maples, so that's a plus. Good morning, Gray. Hi. How's my girl? Here's some fresh chicken. I'll get that old bowl out of the way. Here you go. Good morning. Good morning. I told Dawn I'd really like to walk at Yates Mill today. It's still a really nice day to be outside, although we've got those hotter days coming next week, and we've got time today, and tomorrow won't be an extended walk because of the Tesla meetup, and we haven't been here this week, so I said, Dawn's driving, and I guess she felt he went on the line. That's a lot of noise over nothing. For her to do it. Right, if she does it, yep. Anyway, Yates Mill's just up ahead on the left. Well, besides our Model Y, there are 2 blues and another white in the parking lot, at least. The lawn crew's here today. Don pointed us this way so that he could put up the sunscreen and try to keep the heat out of the car. Yeah, it's great. I got out of the car and it smells like gasoline-powered crap. I mean, lawn equipment, and it's noisy when I want to say something. But they put up a new bird house. I was kind of checking it out. I wish they'd used a Bailey's box. This volunteer red blood, Yeah, red bud is doing good. I was thinking about red blood is a type of Japanese maple, but red bud is this native North Carolina tree. So, oh, they've got some of my flour back there in the back. I can bring them some more if they want some more of it. All the milkweed's done. There's a lot of milkweed in here. Well, I guess we got a little more breeze out there than I realized because the water's definitely moving. It doesn't look super high and it's certainly not low. It's a little low.
Yeah, it is.
Very nice. As we walk along the trail, I am noticing to my left, it'd be hard to see, multiple pieces of cardinal flower blooming. I mean, it's the right time of year for it. It's that red, tall, spiky, native to North Carolina wildflower that I'd like to see even more of than I see. The sourwood there is starting to show some red. I've taken some pretty pictures of the mill over the years with when the sourwood here along the bank, the leaves are red. It can make for a really interesting addition to the picture. I know, we're not making as good a fast progress today because I'm running my mouth, but that's how it is the first loop.
It's fine, sweet
Hey, Donnie, they rebuilt our deck.
Yeah, wow.
It's got new benches with the it's not plastic, but compressed long-lasting materials,
Yeah.
including them. Now the rails are real. What is that? A 2x6, 2x8?
The top pieces is decking, but that's pressure treated. Yeah, that's a 2x8.
Okay. Yeah, it looks really nice. They did a nice job. And it's not been that long since we were here, so it's like, wow. And there's the mill, of course, the usual star of the show. But this is a great observation spot, so I'm really happy to see that they intend to keep it around for a long time to come. Yeah, it doesn't matter. It's close. It's wider than a 2x4. Yep, there's the mill with all its summer growth. The tree behind the mill there that looks so pretty that I hope never has a problem in the wind because it's so pretty, it loses its leaves really early. So by the time everything else is leafed out, that tree's done. It's kind of a bummer from a photographer's point of view. Wanted to be in video. I've got the wide angle lens on. I was gonna try here and then down several steps and see if I could get the whole mill in today and talk over top of the traffic noise behind me. Well, there's a lot of spill today from the water chute, more than I would say normal. Don says it's sad, that's all stilt grass over there coming out of the rocks, and he's right. Wow, Donnie, the wall is dry, but it's partly because the chute's letting more water through than normal.
That's leaking a lot of water. Obviously, they have a chute problem.
Yeah, something's going on with it. They've left something open or...
It's leaking.
Yep. And we got some sycamore trees coming up over here. They're going to have to pull them. Those can't... They would damage the side of the mill and the ground and everything. They'll have to come address that. I do see quite a few fish in the water, but it's... I don't know that we're going to see the water snakes today. It's just a little chilly for them. The chute itself looks fine. It's got water in it, and it doesn't look like it's moving very much, and so I don't know where all the water's coming from. You can hear it like down below the chute.
Hard to say.
The far shore's lit up nicely now. Missed a great butterfly picture. Oh, he's back.
Oh, stop.
He's back in his spot. This is a button bush. And am I getting him with this camera? Well, there's some more cardinal flower. I do not know what this purple wildflower is, but that's very pretty. We've got the cattails. We've got jewelweed in bloom over here. The button bush. It's a lot of interest. Oh, I think there was a little morning glory too. Okay, that pretty tall purple wildflower is called ironweed or Arkansas ironweed. And it is native. And I think it would look great mixed in with that yellow flower that we have, that tall yellow flower. So I'll see what I can do about that.
Yeah, but you gotta be careful. The name's trying to tell you something. Iron weed. That implies that it's tough to get rid of.
Well, that's okay if it wants to mix in there with my yellow thing. That yellow thing's trying to spread all over the yard too. And
yeah, it's pretty tough.
I keep like, Don, go stick that one. Don, that one needs staked up. And Don's just like, oh God, not another one. And I'm like, yeah, it looks really pretty, Donnie. It looks so pretty.
Yeah. Poor Mr. Don.
We're on the back boardwalk now, and unfortunately, I don't see any jewelweed in bloom out here, and any hummingbirds. I see a lot of blackberry vine, but a little bit of elderberry. What do they call this? The Creekside Trail? I think.
Creekside Trail.
Yeah.
2 miles round trip.
Yeah, straight out and straight back, with lots of balance exercises and boardwalks in between.
And lots of uneven ground, so you get to do a lot of stimulation of your brain.
Yeah, stimulating the brain. It's nice and breezy, and we haven't been bothered by insects today.
It's been wonderful, yes.
Yeah, we normally would not walk out here in August. Like next week on Tuesday when it's 94, you couldn't talk us into walking out here. Well, you could, but you know, it wouldn't be pleasant. We'd have to bug spray up and yeah.
Well, plus it's dried up. It's been a few days now with no rain, so it's not swampy.
Super soggy, yeah. Well, we are headed back to Jules. We have 3 miles now. We walked the whole back boardwalk thing and spent probably way too much time pondering life and politics. So, yeah, I can't complain that we didn't walk far enough today.
That's right.
I don't know if that's going to get you off walking tonight or not, but we've made a healthy contribution to my daily step count this morning.
10,000 steps would be no problem today.
Right, exactly. I told Don I'm making chaffles and hamburgers, so he's excited about that. Wow, it is really gone. That big white mansion house of Dr. Lane's, they took it down. They said it was built on a spring all those years ago, and that it had mold and all kinds of other issues, and they didn't feel like they had any choice but to take it down. But that was one of Fuquay's most majestic homes. Yeah. Wow. I told Don about it, and he was like, what, the house with the bridges in the front yard? And I'm like, yep. I'll have to go grab a picture of I mean, I've taken pictures of it over the years, but I don't know exactly how I'm going to find one of them. But I'd like to put in a comparison photo of what it looked like. Wow. Miss Laura from Guardian Angel lives up that street somewhere. We got rechargeable tea lights.
That's right.
Not just a button cell that
No,
lasts
sir.
for one night and you throw it away, which seems really wasteful, but they make them rechargeable. It has a... They come in 6 and 12, but the 12 is just 2 6s, meaning the little charging thing is kind of bundled together. Don's just plugging them in to charge them for me. I don't know if they're any brighter than the button cell or not, but at least I don't have to be like, I can't enjoy it because it's too wasteful.
Yeah, that's right.
Can't use real ones, and I don't want to be having one night use.
Right, because she'd be after me all the time to go get another battery out of the
refrigerator.
Yeah.
Where we keep our button cells. Way cool. Well, I'm going to put a link in the video description, and after I've had a couple of nights, I'll let you know how they're going. I'll leave it, the video.
Looks promising.
Looks promising. And Don has a few spare cables, so.
Yeah, this is a standard, not 3.5. I think maybe it is. I've got it. It's written on the package, but I've already tried it with my charging cable, and it does work.
So the point is, if I wanted to give a light away to somebody, I could give a charging cable away. Yeah,
that's right.
We talk about food on our channel all the time, and I don't feel like talking about food needs to be political between the left and the right or the independents or anybody else. And thank God Kennedy is standing up there today, hopefully reaching some new people that need to know about the problem with food in this country. He talks the talk. He actually walks the walk. He intermittent fasts. He doesn't eat any processed food. Yeah. We know he eats meat. Try to listen to him, at least what he said about food. Yeah. It's important, people. It's really important. Well, I've made a big batch of chaffles, which we'll use for breakfast sandwiches more than we will hamburgers. And we're having a late afternoon. It's 3:40 hamburger. It's Tesla meetup time tomorrow. And you know what that means.
It means I got to get up off my butt.
But I fed you good and you had a nap.
I did.
You even
cannot complain.
And it's not even bad. You might even be able to dry the car today. You're going to be complaining it's drying too quick, kitten. It's streaking.
That's right.
Well, thank you for washing Ruby. She's not the worst she's been, but she could definitely use a wash. She went down to UNCC and back. I had to clean the windshield all by myself a few days ago. Yeah, seriously. I miss those mornings where you're out here cleaning my wheels and my windshield while I'm getting ready to leave for school with Johnny.
Yeah, that's right.
Yep.
Those days are gone. Well, that means getting up at 5:30.
Well, yeah. And if I came out here and said, Donnie, my window is really dirty, will you clean it? You would take care of it in a heartbeat.
No problem at all.
Can I go inside and play with my Lego now?
Oh, sure, absolutely. You bet you can.
I vacuumed the car and blew the driveway and the cul-de-sac, and I'm out of breath now.
The whole time.
Yeah, I'm headed inside now, though. But if I stand still, the mosquitoes will.
The mosquitoes will get you. Yeah, all I got to do is rinse it and do the wheels. And then the truck lids and the door jams and all that.
Yeah, you're getting there.
I'm getting the paint's clean.
Okay, good. Building little tiny intricate grandfather clocks, it takes a lot of time. I built 3. This tall guy here, which I pray when I go to put on the back roof, is not too tall. This one over here in the corner. And this one here in this corner. I've got nighttime up here helping me make my video now. And I need one more. I need to come up with one more. I also found a few wall clocks. I could build one to go downstairs. I still had a couple of studs along that one wall where I could put it. So I probably got 2 more clocks to build. But I didn't get to do any more on the front today. And that's okay. So the new tea light really does look brighter. Of course, the cat is the old one and the haunted house is the new one. The cat, of course, is flickering. It doesn't look bad. It doesn't look bad. It actually looks brighter. Both of them look brighter in the camera than they actually are by a little bit. But there was one little complication with these. They are so wide in diameter that they wouldn't go down in the hole. So I had to put a piece of, well, you could use tin foil or anything underneath it. I used a glasses lens wipe packet, one of those foil disposable packet. Think, hand wipes or whatever. Anyway, I was able to put that under there so it's up So that is a small complication, but it also raises the light up a little bit. It made it sort of darker down here, whereas when they fit down in the hole, so I'm trying to tell you, I really like the lights, but they're not perfect for this particular application. I think that's what I'm trying to say. It's nice and bright though. It works pretty good. And I just, I don't dig the flickering. Anyway, not inside my tea light. It doesn't need to look like a flame.